I think day trading in general is becoming popular, not just in Utah. I think because Utah is a business-friendly state, I think there are more people interested. I think because of cost of living in Utah, people have more resources to trade, to invest, start a small business to make some extra income. Because if you're in a state where you're just getting squeezed for every dime that you already have, you don't have any extra liquid to go day trade or go maybe take an extra class to learn how to make extra money. You're kind of a slave to the system that you're already in. And so again, I think really the state provides a lot of opportunities for like entry into new ventures, entry into new businesses. The experience of trading it in Utah, in a different country, with our program isn't experience different anywhere you go. Trading in general, unless you're in Africa and you just can't get internet, obviously the trading is gonna be different because you just can't trade, right? But as long as you can hook up to a moderate speed internet, and I really mean that, like moderate internet speed, your trading and your results are gonna be neck and neck with someone that's sitting right next to the exchange. So where you're living or how you're experiencing the program state to state, Utah or not, it's gonna be the same. There's no geographical boundary that's going to limit your success based on where you live, with the mild exception of like Africa or like somewhere you're not going to have internet. One of the things that does impact trading with where you live is time zones, for sure, because New York has a time that they open their market and they close their market, and to live in New York, if you were trading that market, the optimal place to live would be in that time zone, right? And that would just be optimal based on our habits of sleep, right? But I can trade New York's open and close if I want to get up a little earlier, wake up at 6:30, right? And then be done with my day around 2:30, right? But there are markets, like, because we're trading a lot of currency, there are markets that open that when they open, it drastically changes the market and the conditions in the market when you're trading. So for example, when Australia opens, which is later in our evening, it's really an optimal time for our country, Utah even traders, to get into that market because they're done working for the day. And so they can hop in, that market's popping, that market's moving, there's tons of volume. And so there's more opportunity during that time frame to be trading, let's say, the Aussie versus the US dollar. Where if you lived in China, you would just find the market that works best for you in China. It'd probably be your market, and maybe if you're in the evening, it'd be our market. It'd be the US market, for example. So there's really, because we're a globe and we're a financial planet, there's really no place on the planet that you could be that there's not an opportunity somewhere happening where there's money moving. And cryptocurrency has changed the game across the board, where there used to be times where it's like New York, we clock in, we clock out, right? And then 20 years ago, they created this overnight market where they're like, well, we probably should keep this market going, but we'll just make it digital and it'll go overnight. And now with cryptocurrency, it's like all the time. The market never closes. It's like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even weekends where some currencies close down on like Sundays. Crypto runs all the time. And a lot of new platforms allow you to trade it all the time. So you can actually trade on the weekends now, where most brokers before and platforms, one, you didn't have the data coming in, so you couldn't. And two, even if you had the data, your broker wouldn't let you trade in the first place. So cryptocurrency has like radically changed people, like everyday people's opportunity to jump in and actually do some trading.